Yes, sir. Man, hit that big game. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nigga in that bit.
But I'm spamming RD. Nobody wants to go get the quarterback, but I ain't leaving. I got coverage to take, bro. But my flick stick is maxing me out, bro. It's not flicking me right how I'm trying to. This nigga just dink and donking me like. We got something for dink and donk, though. I ain't saying we's gonna be elite, bro, but I'm putting my niggas in position to be great. That's what's fun. I see if I wouldn't put my niggas in position to be great, but we putting our niggas in position to be great, man.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's Milton now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's taken down and able to slip across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn that for a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Milton. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. So you look at this defense. They come in the top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it easily move into the top 5.
3rd and 4. Milton. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down. So the PI declines, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
To throw, it's Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
To throw is Milton. They'll get this out to Jeanty. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence. He doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game. And who's to say that it won't happen the way he's doing it right now.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Coverage by Jerry and Jones.
Throwing is Milton. This is caught. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And this offense has come out swinging here where we're going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Here's Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's caught. Touchdown. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Fields now to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 38-yard line.
Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Nice pumping. Let me get that thing. Nice. Sure is pumping.
Now Fields. Once again, he finds Slayton. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. From the 35, here's the second down and 6.
At the 35-yard line.
You got a mini base. Why not?
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And all the way in for the touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So that a very nice-looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Out now following the touchdown to kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Operating from the gun. Milton. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Down the sideline he goes. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 57 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as they continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where he needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
He'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw, Fields. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. And 17-yard line. And a huge play that time. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
17-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he stopped immediately there. Here's 3rd and 6.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down.
Here's Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Justin Fields, a 13-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
That's caught. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge win for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw. Milton on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here. But they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up for it.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ashton Jeanty with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guys have once again taken the lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
The offense will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Visitors 20. Our home team 16. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A shotgun snap, Fields. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
7-yard gain.
7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Fields. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
Second and 6.
To throw is Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
331, 331. Hey, Ken.
Here's Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Fields, he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, Ken.
I'm out of school and I'm out of the fucking rules. Same belt. This shit in me, not on me. No fucking crap. Let me just say, it's a TRP.
Back to throw here. That's complete to Slayton. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Darius Slayton, 33 yards, as they have taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 6.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Milton. He'll try and do this himself. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So after 3 drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A final shot before the break. Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The give right side for Gibbs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
At the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Now it's Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Fields going to run, and he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22, Fields. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault, because to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Don't jump. Ready? Turbo's right.
Quick throw caught by Godwin. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Justin Fields with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen. Completed the one.
And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
To throw is Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. 3/4 in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
Everything I do, I do it harder than I thought. Everything I do.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Throwing is Milton. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
It's 2nd down and 10.
Come on. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
Now Milton. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's 3rd down.
Dragon 60.
To throw, it's Milton. He's into space past the 25. And down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. That's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen out of scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
That's to the pylon and incomplete. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Here's Milton. And that will be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go. if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
The blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now?
Down the numbers. There he goes. And touchdown. Mark Andrews, 70 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Milton got the connection here to Bourne. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Milton. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Harrison Jr.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. Here's 1st down. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw here, that's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw again. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
And he's got it. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
It's a turnover on downs.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And they work this out past the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
There he goes again. Inside the 20. Touchdown. Justin Fields, 73 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as we'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Here's a 2nd and 8. Looks like they'll move things around here.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Milton. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for the home team here, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
This shit finna max me. This little nigga gamer ain't bad though. No cap.
brother. They letting him dot that shit.
They dropping that shit there, that Dion. I gotta go get both my niggas so I can have that, what they call it? That dad son +1? No cap. No bullshit. That's another +1 speed. Just from rocking dad and son. Facts.
I feel they give out way too many boosts on the MUT shit.
Not necessarily when they only last a week. Then that shit go right back to normal. Sometimes 2, like the fucking most event, that bitch was 2 weeks. That fucking breakout shit was 2 weeks. I fuck with it. Then they be coming with the event to go with the shit. That's fire. I fuck with it, me.
Type shit.
Them boys ain't out shit.
I need one stop for this shit to be over. Now
That
they
new
won't let me
Passer
snap the
10 look
ball.
crazy. I gotta get my funds up. Let me go hit that ranked. Get my funds up. Get ready for the Deion Sanders and Shadur Sanders drop. We in that gold 182 rank. If it's the bye week, but if not, it's real.
That's great defense. Dre fucking Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw getting knockouts.